For the GSMA mWomen programme, Mobile World Congress 2012 marked the culmination of a year's worth of in-depth research and analysis. We released our report, Portraits, a glimpse into the lives of base of the pyramid women, along with a framework for designing the mWomen business case and the impact pathway for mobile and women, all conducted in partnership with USAID and AusAid.
So we spent 9 months in Egypt, Uganda, Papua New Guinea, and India to really find out more about the women that we were trying to reach. And where this came from is we have to fundamentally understand people better before we can design a service or campaign for them. And so we went out to say, what are your wants and needs? What is happening in your life? And also about your mobile phone usage. Ultimately, the mWomen proposition is different in every market, and so it's important to really understand what's required within your business to find the right segments of women in order to achieve commercial goals. We looked across the proposition lifecycle. So everything from defining your market opportunity to getting your consumer to retaining your consumer and identifying what we know your objectives are, what are the opportunities for you, and what are the strategies and tools to get there, because there are very real barriers. When as an industry we commercially focus on the women's segment, that will be the most sustainable and impactful and fastest way to create social impact for women, which we know then benefits their families, their communities, and countries. We didn't want to just presume the social impact, we needed to fundamentally understand the social impact. The numbers that you see in these boxes, and you can download this online, show the number of data points within a literature review that relate to different forms of impact.
The GSMA mWomen working group of mobile industry companies met to discuss how these new publications could impact their organisations' plans for mWomen products and services. And GSMA mWomen Global Champion Cherie Blair presented the inaugural mWomen Global Mobile Award to the winning entry, a Tisselat mobile baby. The GSMA mWomen seminar was sponsored by Qualcomm's Wireless Reach and AusAid.
And I want to welcome everyone to this important event.
This was an incredibly oversubscribed session. We have a tremendous amount of information, tools and research, and indeed people that we can give you to help understand women needs in your market and deliver on those.
At the seminar, a group of senior mobile industry executives met on a panel to discuss the challenges and opportunities of targeting women in emerging markets.
I think access is the single biggest barrier between the progress which we wish for women to have and what they actually end up with. Very often, the person who sacrifices any luxury or any service or perceived luxury is the woman in the house. And I think by making a service like the mobile phone and or telephony available at 1 cent a minute, companies like Airtel have actually completely made the aspect of guilt away from her entire life.
It's how do we get data-capable devices to lower price points? How do we get devices that are not black and square and very masculine looking? I'm not talking about pink phones. We have completely overhauled our industrial design at the low end.
The panel discussed life-enhancing value-added services and increasing women's presence in the mobile value chain.
That life-changing kind of value-added services are very much in an interest of the customers.
And now that there is reach and there is access, the opportunity now is to load on, whether it is health, whether it's commerce, whether it's entertainment.
And we created a social enterprise called Ruma. And through that social enterprise, what we're doing is developing applications, other data applications and services that these women can also retail on their mobile phones.
Above all, the business value for the mobile industry of targeting women shone through.
There is a real opportunity here to have a commercial impact and as well as a social impact.
We believe that the mWomen efforts are valuable to Qualcomm, the telecom industry, and the wireless ecosystem.
But it's also good business. So when we look at the statistics, it has a huge influence on device purchase, so it's not pure altruism.
We decided to launch a product, the name of the product is Hebat Keluarga, launched last July. and within the first 3 months we reached 1 million subscriber base.
Where women are concerned, we are 50% of the world's population, and we represent a 28 trillion USD spend over the next several years, according to the Harvard Business Review.
The work of the GSMA mWomen programme continues, and we look forward to sharing it with you throughout the year and at Mobile World Congress 2013.